Hey folks, welcome to the inaugural episode of what I'm going to be calling Retro Religion. I'm an old school PC fanboy, like all games, but grew up on old PC games. And as like anyone else out there, I've got about a million games I've wanted to play my whole life that I buy and stick on Steam and don't get to them. So today's the day I'm going to start trying to go through that pile of some of the older games. And the first one I wanted to start out with was Planescape Torment, which it's an old RPG. They recently released a new enhanced edition. Basically, they made it so it's runs on new monitors. It looks fine on new monitors and runs on Windows 10. I had an old copy. I think I tried it and bounced off once, but it's a fun game. It's a storytelling game. If you've ever played any of the Baldur's Gate games, I believe it's made by the same people. And recently, a lot of those guys that used to be working for them made a new one called, let's see, Torment, Tides of Nemuria. So I think it's somewhat in the same thing. They don't have I think it's a D&D property originally, at least Planescape is. So the new one's not titled Planescape, but I think I don't know. I think it's the same, at least universe somehow. So I don't know how you get around it, where it's kind of the same thing, but it's not. So you don't have to pay WizKids for that D&D, sweet D&D license. So let's go ahead and we'll turn this down. Nice royalty-free music and get right into it. We're playing it a little janky today. So you'll see at the top of the screen, I'm playing it windowed, just so I can still bump over to OBS. So from what I remember, you're dead starting off the game. I think you're a dead guy, and I'm pretty sure that's you lying on that slab there. So I guess the reason I've always wanted to play this is I've just heard I'm assuming this came out in the 90s or early 2000s, so for like the last 15 years about how great the writing was, how fun some of the characters are. So I wanted to see it for myself. Oh, we got moving skulls. I'm sure that's fine. Too scared of that. See, I think they mean for her to be pretty. That's as pretty as they could make people look back in the 90s. He's twitching on the slab. He's not dead. Oh my gosh! I'm sure she still has a great heart. Okay. Yeah, that was creepy. So, let's see what we got here. Quit game, options. I've already looked at the options once. If you're looking to get this and want to know the difference, they basically added a bunch of new features. Like they cleared up the sprites, they made it go gray when you pause it, and then just a bunch of, other improvements to all the background. So let's get right into it. Sound, movies, languages. I'm sure it's English. Yeah, okay. Cancel, back. Let's start a new life. Oh boy. Okay, character generation. This is the character generation screen. Modify the statistics by clicking the plus and minus buttons for each statistic. Move cursors over each statistic for description of the purpose. Okay. First off, let me pop over back so I can see chat. Okay. Sorry. So, see, this is the stuff that kills me, not knowing. So I have 20 extra points to spend. Or 21, looks like. So strength, your ability score represents strong raw strength. A high strength allows you to carry more weight and makes more melee attacks. Your melee attacks are more accurate and damaging. Okay. Wisdom represents your intuition, common sense, and willpower. High wisdom helps you recall memories and gives you a bonus to experience points. That's one thing I remember hearing about this game, is that you're kind of... I'm sure they're going to explain it all in the next couple minutes, but you wake up dead on a... Or I guess you don't wake up dead, but you wake up on a slab having been thought to be dead, and you've lost all your memory. So, you know, it's RPG. If you were wondering. Yes, our main hero has amnesia. So you're going to be remembering stuff. The other stuff I remember, I think he's immortal. I think part of the game you have to die to unlock certain memories. So, I don't know. It sounded all interesting. Baldur's Gate, the game kind of like this, was pretty straight up. Just kind of a story about, you know, the classic hero's journey. A guy kind of finding out he's, well, I don't want to spoil Baldur's Gate, but finding out there's more to him than he knows and rising to the occasion. So, okay, so far, I don't know. I see charisma down there, and I'm already getting into it. I haven't read it. I know I'm flicking it right there. What's it say? I don't know. I'm not reading it quick enough. But I love, in these games, I always like to be in the talker. So it sounds like this game is going to be right up my alley for that kind of stuff. So the Constitution, I'm guessing, is health, right? Yeah, physique, hardiness, state of health. High Constitution gives you more hit points. And in the Nameless one's case, a faster regeneration rate as well. Yeah. So that's his name. Your character is the Nameless one. So yeah, it sounds like he doesn't have hit points per se, but he regenerates. You probably still don't want him going down in fights, whether or not he can die or any. Charisma. This is the one I want. Maybe? This ability scores represents your persuasiveness, personal magnetism, and ability to lead. The higher your charisma, the more favorably others will react towards you. I love charisma. So usually for stuff like this, I would have gone on to maybe GameFAQs or some other thing, some other website, and kind of checked out, like, oh, what's the optimal? Hey, what's the optimal points? Where should I? How do I min-max this? But I figured, just for the fun of it, we're gonna go in it. We're gonna be flying by the seat of our pants. So 21 points in charisma, maybe. We'll see. Let's see. Dexterity. This ability score represents your agility, reflexes, hand-eye coordination. A high dexterity makes you harder to hit and aids your thief skills. Never been much of a thief in games like this, but we'll see. Intelligence. This ability score represents your memory, reasoning, and deductive skills. A high intelligence helps you gain memories faster. Gives you more dialogue options and aids your mage skills. Okay. So it kind of sounds like a standard RPG. It sounds like you can go strong, hitty wise. You can go magic intelligence wise. You can go to dexterous thief doing flips and pickpocketing people. I would think that I always like having more dialogue options. Usually, I feel like they usually put that under charisma. I guess maybe a mix of both, especially like in Fallout. I guess they do both, huh? If you're super dumb. That was a fun thing about the old Fallouts, and I believe these ones too. In the first Fallout, if you had like a 1 intelligence, if you put down your points, you can't even go down past 9. But if you took down your points from 9 down to 1 or something, he could just grunt at the people. He'd be talking and be like, "Oh, what do you want?" He'd be like, "Ugh." But it looks like they at least keep you. You're going to be average no matter what. So let's put right away. I'm going to go. Let's go to 15. 6 points into charisma. Then intelligence. I want some. Couple in strength. Constitution. Let's go a little wisdom, a little dexterity, and then what's it say? Charisma's exceptional. Let's just see what happens if we put more. Is it heroic? Okay, let's keep it at 17. And then we'll be just kind of average on dexterity and constitution. We'll be a little smart, barely strong, and about as wise as I probably am in real life. Just kind of middle of the road. Okay. Yep, can't change the name. You are the nameless one. Hit points 22. And charismatic as all heck. So let's try it out. Maybe I'm screwing myself over with these stats, but we'll see. Well, there's the floating skull.
Hey,
I kind of remember that.
you okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Who are you? Who am I? How about you start? Who are you? I asked you first, skull. Don't give me no lip. I know you don't got lips, but don't give me no lip! Yeah, and I asked you second. What's your name? Okay, I'm gonna acquiesce. I'm not gonna be a little turd. I don't know. It's true, I can't remember. Can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Morty. Let's see, is that Mort or Morty? I'm guessing it's Mort. Mort, right? Doesn't that have something to do with death? Muerte. I guess I'm thinking muerte, huh? I'm trapped in here too. Trapped? Yeah, since you had time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors. This room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. Uh-oh. Gotta find that key. We're locked in. Where is this place? Okay, mortuary. Black structure. With all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. That is creepy to think about. What, am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got plenty of scars, though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place the laugh. Give this place the laugh. Okay, whatever. Before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. Yeah, how bad are these scars? Well, the carvings on the chest aren't too bad. But the ones on your back. More pauses. This looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back. Chief. Spells out something. Oh, really? Ugh. What do they say? Okay. Directions more clear out. Let's see. It starts with, I know you feel like you've been drinking a few cades of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farid can fill you in on the rest of the chant. If he's not in the dead book already. Huh. That's like someone wrote a paragraph on my back. Gotta find this Farid guy, I'm guessing. There's a bit more. Jeez, 2 paragraphs. I hope it's not double spaced. Gotta have some room for that tramp stamp I got planned. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again, and whatever you do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farid. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. See, he knows. At least they're prescient to what I know of the weirdness of the situation of having that much written on your back. As for the journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one with me while I was lying here? Yeah. Where is this thing? Sharps the skins when you arrived here. Science looks like journal pinned on your body. What about Farid? Do you know him? Nobody I know. Then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find Farid. Once you get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Ooh, gonna be fighting, I'm guessing. Mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. For some other way, I don't want to kill them just for keys, so I should attack one of these corpses with the key. But you think you're gonna get their feeling they're dead, but if you want to, if you kill them at least, they'll have rest before the Keepos raise them up to work again. Well, alright. Yeah, I mean, when he puts it that way, they're already dead. If anything, it's it's like getting a 10-minute break. California rules. State of California labor laws. Before you do that, arm yourself. Just scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Okay. If you're examining any items, been right clipping. Alright. One last thing, those corpses are slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting on... Remember, you can run, but they can't. Okay, use it to some distance you need to cover. Okay. Option or hold down the shift key. Okay, easy enough. Oh, okay, how to play. Combat log. Quick loot. Got any drop items, okay. I remember formations. Those were in Baldur's Gate. Basically, make sure that the armored people are in the front and the thieves and archers and mages with no armor in the back. Okay, board connection. Alright. Oh yeah, I guess I should look at what they're actually pointing at. I was looking at, so these are the party members. How many were we gonna get? We got 2 so far. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people at once. Jeez, that is a lot. 1, 2, 3. I think the last was, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's as many as Baldur's Gate. I can remember some of the formations shapes, and they were the same. Okay, abort, select character. Pause, unpause game. Select weapon, spell, item. Special ability, dialogue, okay. Sorry, this is probably the boring part. Learning how to play the game. Okay. Rest party, mage spell. Alright. We'll figure it out.
Done.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. The animation was a little weird at first. But that looked fine. Let's see. Let's look at these shelves. There you go. Scalpel. So, 1 to 3 piercing. Done. How do I grab it? Do I move it? Click and slide? No. Right click it. Left click it. Left click it. There we go. Alright, you found the scalpel. I get those corpses, and don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. So he's basically like the, here's your behind the lines guy, just shouting help. Yeah, I guess what would he do? Bite you? Bite someone? That's probably not going to help too much. Maybe you could help me. I will be helping you. Good advice, sorry to come by. Alright. Time to reduce these corpses to the second death. Attack. Actually, I want to look at what's on the other shelf first. Let's see what we got. Click in there. Okay, a couple bandages. Those will probably be helpful, right? So looks like some sort of sewing machine. Arms with hooks, tubes, and metallic threads hang from it. Okay, anything else I can grab? Okay, let's fight. Fight him. I am the greatest. See, nothing there. Dried blood. Okay. Attack this guy. Bandages, so nothing good so far. I think he just bit him. I think he did it. What do we got? There we go. Preparation room key. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Load game movies black. No. Journal. Okay, I don't have the journal yet. So I'm gonna try and keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw attention to the caretakers here. Okay, so we'll avoid that. Yeah, who are these caretakers? I'd like to know. The Dustmen. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis. With black and rigor mortis. Is black mortis something? I've heard of rigor mortis. Oh, I guess just they have black and rigor mortis of the face. Okay. So they're gross looking. They're an idle bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die sooner, better than later. Okay. Everybody's got to die sooner or later. You think corpses you've seen are happier than the dead? Look, Chief. These dead chits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys. No lopping their limbs off. Things like that. Last chance. Chief, they're dead. And we're dead. See where I'm going? Eh? Eh? This wants to talk about the appreciate men with their kind of death experience. Yeah, I'm not dead. I'm like walking around breathing, maybe. I probably still have lungs, I would think, right? Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am. And for where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Oh my. Clacking his teeth. Yeah, I guess that's what you do when you don't have much else except a moving jaw and some teeth. Okay. Okay, dead visits the place. Everyday chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Wow. Okay. Seek two party members, select talk option from the quick menu, then left click on the party member you wish to speak to. Alright. Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. If you cross something you might be important, jot it down, don't forget. Yeah, I don't have my journal yet, bub. Alright.
Updated my journal.
Okay, bloodstains, rust, and other remains cover the surface of metal, much better than most other slabs. Sitting on the platform allows it to be rotated. Okay, so this is where they're doing all their dirty. I wish I knew how to turn on statistics, journal options. Nope, still the same one. Gameplay here. Heal on rest. Why is that turned off? Enable this option to rest repeatedly, causing healing spells. To flee, otherwise the party will rest only once and cast. Okay, well. Max HP. Gain maximum additional hit points on level. Otherwise, hit points are randomly rolled as per advanced Dungeons and Dragon rules. Ooh, I'm tempted to click on that one. One, I'm turning on always run. And then let shift be it, because that's so slow. Show enemy health status, sure. Then, we'll keep max HP off. Just, I don't want to be too big of a baby. Okay. Oh yeah, that's much better. Anything around here I can touch? You know, that's my favorite thing to do whenever I'm in a morgue. I want to touch stuff. Okay. So he looks so tiny. I think that's partially. Oh, I can zoom in. Whoop with the mouse wheel. Let's see how he looks. Hey, buddy.
Done.
How much you come right there? There, he's looking okay. A little pale. Just the hair's a little ratty. He looks like he was, listening to Hole in the 90s. Oh, let's see. You want to turn around? There we go. Let's see. So you can kind of see his back. It looks like, yeah, it looks like there's some writing. And then looks
What's
like,
up? Sure, why not?
yep, he's a skull. You got anything on the back of his head? Maybe he was like Agent 47 in another life. Has a code, a little bar on the back.
All right.
Okay. Receiving room logbook. Okay. Let's read that. See what's happening. Receiving room logbook. This huge book lists mortuary procedures in tight, crabbed script. All shells entering the mortuary are to be delivered to the receiving room and logged with a scribe on duty. The records should be checked to determine if the shell is one of the contracted, and if so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell to one of the preparation. So I wonder if contracted, that makes me think like there's a plague about or something, someone's contracted a disease, maybe? And they're not going to want to work on them. Contact the scribe on duty and notify him the contracted shell is to be raised. Oh, okay, so that's something different. They have something that lets them desirable to be maybe one of these little shamblers running around. Certain that shell is thoroughly stripped of its possessions before being sent to the preparation rooms. The contractor workers are intended for simple manual labor and do not have the capacity to search and strip a shell. Faction is not responsible for the possessions lost or items stolen by collectors who have brought the shells to the mortuary. The shell's possessions are to be stored in the receiving room until an initiate can be sent to claim them. Please catalog all possessions in the logbook. Following this list is thousands of entries of bodies that have been sent to the receiving room. As you flip through the rest of the book, however, you notice the last page has been cut out, so I don't know my name then. I'm guessing I was on that last page. How convenient. Okay,
I'm
let's
gone.
do this one. Alright, y'all. We're rich. I got 3 coppers and some fist iron. Yeah, let me go. Inventory. I never even equipped. I got that scalpel, did not even equip it. So I was kicking that guy's butt, even without it. Say, so, what does the fist weapon do? 2 to 4 crushing. Not usable by mages. I'm guessing I'm not anything yet.
Don't want to part with that. Don't want to part with that.
I have an eyeball. I guess it's my eyeball, and that I can switch it out for other cooler eyeballs, like maybe a blue one. Maybe be a brown-eyed boy, little baby boy. Let's see. Got 13 gold bandages. What's this? This ground item. Oh, okay, stuff on the ground. If you want to pick it up, so it's kind of like battlegrounds right there. What's there to pick up? Let's see, anything else? Nothing there. Ooh, who's this? That worries me. Hey lady, can I look at your book? 10,000. Okay. She seems fine. Can I talk to him? The scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Sup, dude? Sup, dude? Whoa, chief. What are you doing? Let's go on to speak to the scribe. You might know something about how I got here. Like rattling a bone box with dusties should be the last thing. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Broken face of the script begins cough violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spells die down. The scribe breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. He especially shouldn't be swapping a chant. The chant was 6 dusties. So what I'm liking so far about it is the way that they talk, like swapping the chant. I'm guessing is like chewing the fat. Just another way that the people in this world talk about talking to one another. It kind of reminds me of like Clockwork Orange, how they had a weird way of talking. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we get out of this place, the better. The scribe's grace flickers. The weight of the years hangs heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill. But do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Do you know me? Know you. There's a trace of bitterness on the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one. No more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you not? It feels like you know me, doll. I'm just gonna say, I know you got this sweet chair with like a lantern built into it, like a sweet swivel chair. But you know, you don't have to like pretend like you're better than me. There's always the questions and the wrong questions, as always. Bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment. I am dull. Perhaps you can answer a few questions.
Journal.
Very well. Well, see, he seems nice for a guy that apparently little Skull, Johnny Skull, didn't think we were going to get along. Okay, I'm in the mortuary. This is the waiting room for those who depart the shadow of this life. Tell me about it. This is the dead are brought back to be interred and cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left the shadow of life and walk the path to true death. Doll's voice drops in concern. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. Really? Shadow of life? Yes, a shadow. You see, restless one, this life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickerings of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain, trapped, caged, until we can achieve true death. True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. Doll coughs and gives a ragged breath. A state of purity. Yeah, so they do kind of sound like death cultists in a way. I think he's getting a little, you can just tiny, like there's like 2 pixels that have appeared. He's getting a little excited talking about death. Yeah, why would anyone want oblivion? I agree myself. First to remain the shadow of life once was? I think not. So if I'm understanding right, it sounds like everyone here is already kind of dead. No matter what. And he just wants to make us more dead? I don't know. Okay. Other questions? How did I get here? He snorts in contempt, as if he finds the memory repugnant. Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, restless one. You think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. Wow, so it almost sounds like I'm following. Maybe I'm like zombie Jesus. Sounds like everyone was like hanging out, like, oh, he's dead, let's go. We'll die too and take him with us.
Updated my journal.
Okay. I bet it's always good whenever your journal updates, right? Your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. You know, a guy's gotta have, you gotta relax on the weekend. If that counts as sharing your fluids with a pile of corpses, who am I to judge? That's up to you. You're an adult. Dahl breaks into another violent fit of coughing, finally catching his breath minutes later. Your seneschal, Farad, there we go, was always pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot of you at the mortuary gate. Yeah, who is this Farad? I need to know him. He's a collector of the dead. Dahl draws a ragged breath. Then continues. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of true death and bring them to us so that they may be interred properly. Where can I find Farad? If events persist, as they have, restless one, you have a much greater chance of Farad finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he waddles in this time. Nevertheless, I must persist. A slight warning creeps into Dahl's tone of voice. Do not seek out Farad, restless one. I am certain it will simply come full circle again. With you, none the wiser, and Farad a few coppers richer. Accept death, restless one. Do not perpetuate your cycle of misery. I have to find him.
Updated my journal.
Dahl is silent for a moment. When he finally speaks, he seems to do so reluctantly. I do not know under which gutterstone Farad lairs at the moment, but I imagine that he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates, in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Yeah, it's true. It does not sound like he likes very much. There are some I respect, Restless One, Dahl takes a ragged breath and steadies himself. Farad is not one of them. He wears his ill repute like a badge of honor and takes liberties with the possessions of the dead. Okay, yeah. I guess if you're like worshipping death, you're probably not into him taking advantage of people. He is a knight of the post, cross-trading filth of the lowest sort. Yeah, what's a knight of the post? A thief, okay. All Farad brings in our walls come stripped of a little less of their dignity than they possessed in life. Farad takes whatever he may pry from their stiffening fingers. Did Farad take anything from me? Yeah, I want to know. Most likely. And are you missing anything, especially anything of value? His voice dips as he frowns. Not that Farad would take exception to anything that wasn't physically grafted to your body. And sometimes even that's not enough to give his greedy mind pause. Yeah, you got a journal, bro? Is this my journal? Because, my goodness, that'd be one hell of a journal. If it was any value, then it likely lies in Farad's hands. I feel it's gonna... Where can I find him? Yeah, okay. Other questions? What is this place? How did I get here? Jeez, okay. Yeah. How do I get out of here? Front gates, most obvious exit. But they will not let anyone other than the dustman past. Dahl breaks into a ragged cough, then continues. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it, but he is unlikely he will open it unless you are extremely persuasive. Oh, really? Because I know someone that's got like 19 charisma or something crazy. I've been told it's heroic. How charismatic I am. Just don't smell my zombie breath. Other questions? Do you know who I am?
Updated my journal.
Oh, it's updated. I know scant little of you, Restless One. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you, and who now lie in our keeping, Dahl sighs. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, Restless One. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. That makes me think, like, maybe this isn't the first... You know, like I had 6 slots there. I'm guessing I've had 6 party members before willing to help me, and it didn't end up so good with us last time. Like the party wiped, everyone died, and now I'm gonna go forth and use my charisma to go get a bunch of other dudes to come hang out.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, I do want to know. Are they in here? Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Dahl looks like he is about to start coughing again, then catches his breath. Am I mistaken? Yeah, I want to see this body. I want to see if this body is a hottie. Or, you know, if she's my true love that I was just dreaming about, maybe, you know? And let's see. Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the spires there. Her name should be one on the memorial plaques. Mayhap they will revive your memory. Oh, that'd be cool. Traveling with a woman. You said there are others. Who else is here? Doubtless there are, but I know not their names nor where they lie. One such as you has left a path many have walked, and few have survived. All dead come here. Some must have traveled with you once. Okay. What do you do here? Yeah, sure. Scribe, cataloger, you know, I do the inventory. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. I don't know, you're not sounding good, dude. Maybe take a sick day. You know, get some cough suppressant. You say that I have been here more than once. As the dustmen do not recognize me.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm the one that catalogs the shells that come to our halls. Restless one. Doll breaks into a fit of coughing, then steadies himself. Only I see the faces of those that lie upon our slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me. He seems pretty cool, you know? For a guy that I thought I was probably going to have to punch a little. You know, he's like, hey, you know, you're kind of being a dick. You're getting a lot of people killed out there, but whatever. If you can get out, more power to you. Any more questions? You sound ill. Yeah. I'm concerned, buddy. I'm concerned, doll. What's up? I'm close now to the true death, restless one. It will not be long before I pass through the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal sphere. Doll gives a ragged sigh. The plains hold no more wonder for one such as I. Yeah, I guess when it's called Planescape Torment, which I'm guessing the plains, that's like their realm, where they live, their planet. You're living in the Torment one, you're probably, I mean, look at even this place is pretty dreary. I mean, I guess how lively is a mortuary going to be, but they really drive it home with the decorations. You know, throw up, go to Pier 1, get some candle stands and like a lantern. Get those lanterns. Boundary between the shadow of life and true death. Oh, back to the beginning. Let's go back. Sound ill. Yeah, can I help you? I do not wish to live forever, nor live again, restless one. I could not bear it. Very well. Okay, I think that was it, right? Very well. I'll check one more time. Nothing. Farewell. She's trying to leave. Doll speaks. Know this. I do not envy you, restless one. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point, your path will return you here. Doll coughs. Sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of things. Flesh and bone. Perhaps we'll meet again, doll. Okay. I like him.
All right.
He was cool. I'm gonna go look over here and take your stuff. Nothing. Dang it. Then, let's see. Yeah, look at that. 17. Oh, I thought I had 19. What else does it help? So, yeah, I'm fighter right now. Level 3. Nearly enough to be our next level. Thaco, 18. For those of you that haven't been around, and I only remember this. I guess it's old D&D talk, and that is to hit at class 0, I think. It's basically like your armor class. Like when they'd roll 20-sided dice, because these all use the old advanced Dungeons and Dragons rulings, behind the scenes, all the maths. Oh, I can't believe I said that. All the math behind the scenes is using that system, and so I think the lower this number is, the more, I can't remember. The harder you are to hit, or the less damage you take. So you want to get that like under, I think if you got to like -2, you were doing pretty good in the old games. So 18 is pretty high to hit at a class of 0. 18. Well, or is that my attack? Is that my attack? I don't know. All stuff will learn. Okay. Fist and edge weapon, unused weapon slots. Yeah. It seemed like there was a lot of... Oh, whoops. Saving throws. Weapon proficiencies. And there's reaction. So right now, +4. So people just see me and they're already happy. I wonder if that's all from the charisma. The more favorable others will react towards you. Okay. I want information. Let's check it out. Strongest creature kill. Zombie worker. Got him. Time with the party, 1 hour. It hasn't been 1 hour yet. But I guess that's probably the lowest amount they've done. We're going on 45 minutes. Party experience, 3%. Party kill, 33%. Okay. Kill experience. Then biography. Oh, we won't read all that. Lost my possessions, memories. Okay, let's find my journal. Or that might have been my journal. Journal screen. Here's my journal. Yeah, so that's the good thing about this game is, or these kinds of games, is there's always, there's a deep universe that you can just dredge yourself, immerse yourself in, and I won't read all this. Maybe if I'm super interested, I'll read them off the video, because I don't want to, I'm already talking a lot, already having to read a lot, you know.
All right.
But hey, any blind people out there, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. I'm walking around, big place with zombies if you can't see it. Okay, so I want to go downstairs, find that other body of the woman that I may or may not have been brought here with. It sounds like she traveled with me. I believe it was the northwest, so we'll just... Are any of these... I thought these were tunnels, but it doesn't look like they go anywhere. And I can't click on that. Oh, other door's over here. Okay, anyone? That looks like a real person. Let's look at all the stuff first. Bandage. Don't mind me. Just looking in all of your sweet alchemical stands. Sure don't have a lot. For this. No. I'll come back and talk to that guy. Let's see. Okay. Barrels contain mercury liquid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? Sure, why not?
Hey, buddy.
What? Sure, why not? What's okay?
I like his voice.
What's up? Yeah.
Sounds like a normal
Huh?
dude for a floating skull. It's
All right.
not, weirdly enough, this isn't the first skull that I've hung out with in games. If anyone else
What?
has played,
Sure, why not?
let's see, what was that? Monkey Island 3 and 4. You get Murray, the skull. Maybe we'll have to play one of those one of these days. I really like the Monkey Island games. Basically, anything that was on the PC in like the late 80s and like 90s and 2000s, I was into as a kid. Let's see, let's go. Open dialogue window. Okay, that's just what I was talking about. They're saying something about being able to talk to people. Oh, here, like this. Dialogue with you.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Okay, what was this place again? The character placed in the corpses here. Female corner. Okay, we already said all that stuff to him.
Done.
And I'm going to save the game real quick. We'll do a new save. Just straight up call it Mortuary. Mortuary. I think I spelled it right. And looks like I'm still good. Okay, that's my inventory screen. C centers. I goes to inventory. P is mage book. Don't know why that. Oh, I guess pre-spells. M, the map. That's cool. I'm guessing that wasn't in the original one like that. I'm gonna break it trying to do it. So, okay, let's talk to this guy. That's why I saved it beforehand, just in case it goes bad with this guy. Hey, Evine. Ivine? See a slight young woman with pale features, sunken flesh around her cheeks, and necks make her appear as if she's starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Yo, what up? The girl does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse chest cavity like knives, removing organs. Wow, that's a woman you want to take home to mother. Woman makes no response. I think the dusty chit might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we?
Updated my journal.
Yeah, what's wrong with her hands? She's a tiefling, Chief. They got fiend blood in their veins. Usually cause some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes some of them addle in the head and addle looking too. Tap the woman to get her attention. I feel this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yo! Jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are rotting yellow with small orange dots for pupils. She sees you. Her expressive changes from surprise to irritation. She frowns at you. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever's wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. She clacks her taloned fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hand. Fine thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Avine. Go, go, go. So I think she just thinks I'm a corpse. Luckily, her eyesight's bad enough she can't do it. You've been assigned a quest. Oh, it's a quest, though.
Updated my journal.
She turns away, makes the same. Okay. Let's look at that journal. Quest. Fetch embalming fluid and needle for Ivine. Embalming fluid, needle, and there must be somewhere in the mortuary. Okay. I'm guessing we would have seen it already. I'm just gonna double check this stuff real quick. Nah, nothing. Let's go in this next room. Yeah, I think her eyesight's so bad she just thinks I'm one of these walking corpses. She did say you, though. I think she recognized us. Let's see. Here? Nope. Here? Ooh. There's some embalming fluid. Now we just need a needle. Door's locked. You need a key. I have a key, but I'm not going to try it quite yet. Container is locked. Don't have a thief skill. I guess that's a good reason to have a thief. Thief skills. You can unlock stuff. And if it's like old Baldur's Gate games, they could also like disarm traps that they found. Door's locked. Okay, let's try. Select item. No. Open. Inventory. Didn't I have a key? I guess maybe I used it to break through into talk to the scribe. Okay, looks like we're going upstairs here. Look around a little. I think this is officially as far as I've ever gotten in this game, which is pretty sad to say that it was basically like the second screen. Ooh, what do we got here? Junk. I'll take it. Needle and thread. Okay. Maybe that's all we need. I'll be back, guys. I gotta go, I got my boo downstairs. She needs some embalming fluid. You know, that's how we do. We're goth like that. She's over here. Yeah, right there. Okay. Give her thread and
Updated my journal.
Yeah! Like that noise. Well, Mr. Beat, Evine snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it into one of her talons and begins sewing up the corpse chest. Following through, begins to apply a layer of the corpse. Yeah, I'm gonna wait around. And when she's finished, she clicks her talons and turns to face you. She turns her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing zombie. Keep playing zombie. Traces your arms and chest. You suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest. Humph. Who write on you? Hivers do this? No respect for zombies. Zombies, not paintings. She sniffs and pokes one of your scars. This one, bad shape, many scars. No preserves. No preserves? Wait, okay, her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and like lightning she jabs another talon in the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more like a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. Yeah, go for it.
Updated my journal.
Clean me up. Yeah! Oh, nice! That's cool. Max HP +1. I like that. I didn't know that could happen. Curious and painless as Ivine begins to stitch up your scars. She is done. She sniffs you, frowns, and stabs her finger into the balmy fluid. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid. Strangely enough, it makes you feel better. Yeah, keep going. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. You know, I'm going to call him Morty. I don't care if it's Mort, because Morty sounds a lot cooler. Like Rick and Morty. Iveen puts last touch on your body and gives you another sniff, nods, and then makes a shooting motion with talents. Done. Go, go. Alright, hey, thanks! I'm glad I was nice to that lady and just played zombie. Let's see, gonna zoom out a little. I kind of still want to punch these guys just to get experience, but that seems wrong. And I want to stay. Good. Let's see. I'm true neutral right now, so I guess I'm not good. I'm just not bad. We're good. That was another big thing in these D&D games, is basically you would, by what you do in the game, you're going to either become kind of a good guy or kind of a jerk, kind of a bad guy, which, you know, live your life how you want to live it, I guess, in the land of Planescape Torment. But it had some cool interactions in the other games I've played in this universe. Like, you know, you'd get extra party members, and if some were good and some were bad, they'd start fighting. You know, there's bickering back and forth, and it just kind of keep getting worse and worse, and if you didn't do anything about it, eventually they'd just fight. Just throw down, become an enemy, and you'd have to, you know, kill your dude you've been hanging out with. So I was never good at, you'll probably see it in this playthrough, I've always been, I'm a sap. I like being a good guy. You there, hold on. Uh-oh. What's up, Dustman? Are you lost? Yeah, I'm not lost to ask questions. I'm here to see someone. I'm here to see a doll. Oh shit, I picked the wrong one. Done. Okay, that worked. Oh, not another one. Everyone's like up in my business. Just, I want to steal all your stuff. Leave me alone. Locked. Clot charm. Great. What is that? Heals 9 hit points. Okay. And then, let's see what else. Bandages heal 3, so that's nice. Junk. What pieces? I don't know. We'll see if I actually need junk. Figure I'd sell it or something. Mortuary task list. Someone has penned a series of tasks in red ink. Parchment. I would like the contractor workers to be inspected thrice daily. At the end of each work shift, when the new initiates come on duty, we have experienced too many contractor collapses while engaging in heavy labor as of late. And I fear the embalming enchantments initially used on the corpses may be decaying or may have been warped somehow. I like that they're contracted workers. Like, bruh, I was dead and you cast magic on me, and now I'm working for less than minimum wage, and I don't even get tips. Contractor workers can be inspected every 8 hours and raised if they have collapsed. They would prevent the backlog. Okay. Alright. That sounds boring. We'll keep it. Who knows? Embalming charge. The strange metal bracket has directions inscribed on it. In judging the crew text, it appears that the bracelet works by being held by a living creature, then pronouncing amounts them to the true death. It is touched to the forehead of the zombie skeleton. When this is done, the minor enchantment held within the item spreads through the corpse, strengthening their bones, including traces of corpse rot, that's great, and or grave mold, helping to seal minor tears in the skin. Then we'll work on either you or more. Oh, cool. I wonder if it's, 3 charges. Okay, 3-time use. Heal. Gives the target plus 2 hit points and temporary. Hey. Works. So I guess I am dead, if that's working on me. I may not be quite... I'm not dead yet. I'm only mostly dead. Let's see how many other like 80s movies can I reference in 1 minute. Zombie. Don't mind me. Door's locked. Nah, we good. You can just leave me be. At least they're not like raising an alarm. Like get out of the shadows. Yeah, come this way. Yeah, come here. Yep, a little more. Because I'm gonna yoink. Just this real quick. Boom. Key. Sweet. Got me in here. Okay, it's back down 1 level. Did I keep the key? Key, still got it. Good. Oh, that's an axe. Or hammer. Okay. Let's look at our inventory. See how that hammer is. 1 to 6 crushing. I think that's better than everything. 2 to 4. 1 to 3. Yeah. I got a hammer. Got a hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening, all over this land. Okay, where else can I go that needed a key? Here, let me go just down these stairs. See if this is going to my lady friend.
I'm gone.
Okay, this is where we started. Is there anything I wanted to check? I think way over this edge. All the way around. Okay, just gonna click there. Let's see how good they are at pathing. Lock it onto my character. I don't know. So far, impressions, I'm liking it. The combat, I don't know. I mean, I know I've only fought 2 half zombies. It didn't seem great. Just kind of clicked and they died. But I'm hoping it's a little more... These games, it was a lot about being strategic. Okay, here we go. Does this open up? Yep. Here we go. So this is the floor that...
I'm gone.
That woman, that doll told me about should be on. Is that's just fire. I believe he said northwest. Who's that guy? Oh, stop. Stop. I don't wanna... Giant skeleton. They're not zombie workers. They sound like they're people that are gonna be maybe concerned about me moving around. So we'll just kind of dink around them to the side. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna keep going. I know I'm charismatic, but I'd rather not test it. I might have to. I think. Hey guys, what's up? They seem cool. They cool. We Asian. No. No. I just go. Oh, he's running too. Uh-oh. Later, dude. No, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, come on, fog of war. Okay, this guy is persistent. There we go. Lost him! You're gonna go slow, though. This? I feel like this is northwest on the floor over it. I don't see any bodies or anything on this, but I feel like this is where they were kind of talking about she would be. Oh, there he is right there, too. Looks like a large tomb, the marble surface. It's a rather elegant look. This plaque here says, "Here lies Dionara." Oh, there we go. There's a ghost. Dionara? Dionara? You see a strikingly beautiful ghost formed before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker. I'm gonna wait.
You. What is it that brings you here?
Her
Have you
eyes.
come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought?
Uh-oh.
Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you.
Voice drops
My
to a hiss.
love.
My love. Okay. Who are you? Spirit makes a begging motions with her hand. How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out her arms. Think. Her voice becomes desperate again. The name Dionara must evoke some memory within you. No, I'm sorry, my memory's lost me. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadow of my mind. Fate show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see your members shall return? Tell me how, but I shall. Yeah, do you know who I am? What's my name? You are one both blessed and cursed, my love. And you are one who is never far from my thoughts and heart. She already seems... Wasn't she ragging on me the very first thing? Oh, way too far. Doll. Oh man, that's like the beginning of the game. You, what is it brings you here? The misery you've wrought. Yeah, she turned quick. Yeah, what do you mean, blessed and cursed? I'm guessing she means that I'm alive and dead at the same time. Over and over again. The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. She points at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? I'm still trying to get my bearings, actually. What can you tell me about myself? I know that you once claimed you loved me, and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believed that, never knowing the truth of who you were and what you were. And what am I? Yeah, get to it. You, I cannot. She suddenly freezes as she speaks slowly, carefully, as if her voice frightens her. The truth is this. You are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things mortal, and in your hands lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. As Dionara speaks these words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull, and suddenly you feel compelled to look at your hands. As you lift up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arms, pouring into your muscles, and in turn giving you strength to your bones. What?
Updated my journal.
And you know Dionara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies and intrigues you. You have remembered how to raise others from the dead. That seems like a great thing to know. To access this ability, select the Special Abilities buttons on the Quick menu. You can only use this on party members that have died in your presence. It will not work on anyone who does not travel with you, and it will not work on party members you remove from the party while they are dead. Ooh, okay, yeah, so don't... You want someone, don't kick them out of the party. I had other questions. What does he wish to know? Who are you? Spirit makes a begging motion with the hands. Must fuck something. Okay, I'm just gonna do that again. Can you tell me where I am? Where are you? Why, you are here with me, my love, as in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now it is the eternal boundary that separates us. Dionara sounds saddened. It is a barrier, I fear, you shall never cross, my love. It is a barrier between your life and what remains of mine. So perhaps you can answer some other questions. Can you tell me who I am? I need to escape this place. Can you help me? Let me do the... I think I asked who I am. Blessed and cursed. What do you mean? Let me make sure I got everything. Memories aside, assuming death has rejected me. Why is that a curse? I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory, perhaps as a side effect of countless deaths. If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, You will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall truly be doomed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be bad. Yeah, how long has this been going? We don't really know, except that it has gone on for long enough. I need to escape this place. Leave, you ask me? Who am trapped? Who am trapped here because of you? Who is trapped? I don't know. I don't know about that. But I'm assuming it must be right if it made it through one game and an HD remake. And I think Chris Avellone, the writer, has written a ton of games, like Fallout New Vegas and this game. I think the New Tides, Pillars of Eternity. So I'm guessing he knows better grammar than I do. I need to escape this place. Do you know a way out? I apologize for my quest. I did not mean to plan. Please, I had some other. Of course, my love. I will aid you any way I can. She closes her eyes for a moment, and you watch an ethereal zephyr pass through her body, stirring her hair. For a moment, the zephyr dies, and her eyes slowly opens. Perhaps there is a way. Yes. I sense this place holds many doors, shrouded from mortal eyes. Perhaps you could use one of these portals as a means of escape. Holes in existence leading to destinations in the inner outer planes. If you could find the proper key, you could escape through one of them. Key? Dinar pauses for a moment and is attempting to remember. Portals will reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Fortunately, these keys can be almost anything: an emotion, a piece of wood, a dagger of silvered glass, a scrap of cloth, a tune you hum to yourself. I fear the Dustmen are the only ones who would know the keys you could use to leave their halls, my love. I think I'm all done on questions. I shall return. Farewell. Hold a moment. I learned much when I traveled with you, my love. And what you have lost, I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear. Whilst you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought? Okay, let's say... yeah. What is it that you see that I don't? Time itself relaxes. It holds as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of anything yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now. And Dinar grows quiet. What do you see? I see what lies ahead for you. It ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see? Yeah, tell me. I want to know. I wish to know the future sort of itself in time. Nah, let me know. First, I require a promise. Promise you return, that you will find some reason, some means to save me or join me. You know? That's a big ask. You know, I could come back and, like, talk to you, but save you. I don't know about that. Join you, I don't want to. But I guess if she is my... I wonder if this is the lady from the opening cinematic. Maybe we'll watch that again. See if she any looks... Can I zoom in? No, while I'm talking, I guess. Hard to believe the woman I once loved would blackmail me. Promise the reverend, have you no faith in me? The price of such a promise is too high. Lie, I swear. I'll make no such promise, Spectre. Tease me not with the future. I will do what I can. Make vow. I swear I will find some means to save you or join you. I'm going to go full bore. I'm making a vow, you know? I don't know if I'm a man of honor, but I feel like I was a man of honor before I died. So I'm not going to just do what I can. I'm going for it. I'm locking it in.
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
Wonder if I'm going to get like a little cinematic or just her talking?
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the plains.
She sounds like Jennifer Hale. If you know I would consider her maybe the most famous female voice actress. At least she's up there, right? She was, I would say, best known as Female Shepard in Mass Effect, and then a gajillion other things, tons of BioWare stuff. So maybe I'll have to check that out, see if that's Jen Hale. I wonder if this has like a IMDb page. Seems like a lot of games do these days, but who knows with something this old.
You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer.
Wow, yeah, that's big. So, prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy. Yeah, destroy what keeps me alive.
I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
Updated my journal.
That way I still can. I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memories, perhaps as a side effect of countless deaths. Oh, she's already said this. If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? Farewell.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Nice reverb. She smiles, but there's only sadness. She closes her eyes with an ethereal whisper. She fades. Oh, see, he didn't even see her. Morty didn't even see her. The woman. You're rattling your bone box with some woman? Where? Morty looks around excited. What does she look like? She was right on top of the beer. Didn't you see her? No. You just kind of drifted off for a bit there. You stood there, statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone addled on me again. No, I'm fine, I think. Let's move on. Dang, I wanted to kind of zoom in on her. I bet she's that lady, right? Okay, so how am I gonna get out of here? Hey, do you have like a tune you like to hum? Can I talk to these guys? Let's try and talk to the skeleton. Bronze armor stands before you. Okay. The armor has been bolted onto the skeleton's frame. A series of elaborate symbols have been carved out across the breastplate. You wonder where the skeleton came from. He made humans in this size. Yeah, he looks a little bigger than me. So I guess I am a human, right? Or at least was at one time. The huge blade in the hand looks like it weighs as much as a wagon cord. Jay, just give me your blade there, buddy. Examine him carefully. Yeah. Skeleton's intricate bronze armor is riveted onto his ribcage and shoulder blades with a series of iron bolts. As you study the frame behind the armor, you notice the same iron bolts are sent to the skeleton's shoulders, elbow, pelvic, and knee joints. A mass of thick leather cords and heavy knotted ropes run along the lengths of the skeleton's arms and legs, woven in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. That's interesting. I think a lot of the times, people just go, it's just, it's a reanimated skeleton. It doesn't need anything, but in this universe, apparently, you can't just be a skeleton with a life. You still got to have some kind of sinew going through you, keeping you going. Try and pry the skeleton's blade from its hands. Try and pry the bolts securing the armor. Let's just examine the armor again. Now, Sage, it looks very well cut for it. Shines brightly, and the symbols engraved on the breastplate seem to flow in the firelight, shifting slightly whenever you try to focus on them. Yeah, study the symbols. Almost unconsciously, you let your gaze relax as you look at the symbols. After a moment, the symbols cease shifting and resolve into a trail of runes that run up and down the breastplate. Strangely enough, The interlocking pattern of rune reminds you of your chains. You of chains. And with that thought, you suddenly recall that these runes are some sort of warding enchantment. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to be prying anything off this dude. Let's study these runes. Trials. You can't decipher the enchantment. Looks pretty complicated. You're having a hard time concentrating. I wonder if that was a skill check right there. If I was, maybe if I was smarter, I would have been able to understand it. I wish it would tell you stuff like that. I think they kind of do that with newer stuff. Was it Pillars of Eternity? One of them. One of those games like this that came out in the last 5 years or so. They would show you, you know, like you passed or you're gonna fail this. You know, kind of like what you need to be able to whatever, be able to do whatever the what do they call them, like speech check. Okay, I'm gonna leave the skeleton piece. I'm just a dude. He's a giant skeleton. I doubt I can do damage to him without kind of paying for it. So I wonder if I have to talk to one of those dusters again. Oh, wait, here's a door. Here you go. Looks like a large tomb. Marble on the surface. No, nothing I can do there. So I'm gonna save it again. We'll go for mortuary again. Since I like everything that's happened. Okay, let's talk to this lady up here. Let's see what's good. Hey, what's up, Dustman? Oh, I had some questions. You got any tunes you like humming? I woke on one of the slabs in preparation room. Here to see someone. I'm gonna say doll. Let's see what she said. I'm busy with the best. Okay, at least I can reliably kind of get out of special ability. Raise dead. F1. Just hit F1 and you're raising people from the dead. Oh, what's this say? Metallic blue tapestries are made of thin chain links. Let's look at the map. Great Hall. Central Chamber. Southeast Memorial Hall. Let's go to Great Hall. Ooh, I can actually walk through. Door's locked. I don't have a key. Let's see. This guy has a name. Let's talk to them. So you're a tired-looking man in a black robe. His narrow face is extremely pale, and he doesn't look as if he's been sleeping. His shoulders are slumped, and the flesh sags loosely between his bloodshot eyes. Looks like he's lost, and he doesn't even notice you. Yo,
Updated
greetings.
my journal.
Man turns to you, makes a slight bow. You suddenly notice that his eyes aren't bloodshot, so much as they are red tinged to them. I am Sogo. How may I? He suddenly seems to notice your scars. The corner of the mouth twitches. I'm sorry, sir. Are you lost? I do not recall admitting you. I ask what you're doing here. I was here for an intermediary and paying my respects. I'm ready to leave, but I've gotten turned around. Can you help me find the exit? What's that? Snap his neck. Oh, man. If I was a bad guy. Plus, I mean, there's people seeing that. Here to see someone. Doll. Remember Doll? Can be found with you. He's rather busy. His health is failing unless you press this. I would not disturb him. What's wrong with Doll? Oh, there's nothing wrong with him, so go clicks his teeth. Old. His long devotion to cataloging the dead has nearly run its course. Death will no doubt soon follow the wasting sickness he has contracted. Return me you have paid your respects, and I will unlock the front gate for you. It is after 9 bells, so you have to leave as soon as you conclude your business. So I could leave right now. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm guessing there's a different ways you can get out. I can get portals, or I just convinced him, so I'm gonna... Can you let me out now? Well, why, of course. These hells can be confused visits. No harm done. But you are not permitted here in the mortuary after 9 bells. Let me open the front gate for you. Hey, thanks! I am out! Is that guy gonna try and bug me now? Husband, friends, he seems skeptical. There are guides that can direct you to the antechamber. Do not wander the mortuary unescorted. Later! Yeah. I like talking. Yeah, you look tired. A weak smile on the corner of his mouth. Twitched slightly. I've recently taken ill, minor fevers, nothing more. Something that... Sometimes they make sleep difficult. Yeah, anything I could do? No, nothing here. I will endure. He frowned slight. Was there something else you wanted? Yeah, I had some other questions. You know Farad? Of course I know him. He frowns. His eyes gleam red. A ghoulish man, no respect for the dead, and even less for the living. He was a scavenger, collector. Collector? Make their living gathering corpses and bringing them here to the mortuary. We then take their bodies and receive a proper burial. Hector found a body, mine for example. Brought it here and sold it to you. Do you know where I can find him? I know he resides in the hive, the slums outside the mortuary, but I do not know exactly where he lives. Some of the collectors may know if they'll talk to you. Okay. No, not soon. Alright, thanks anyway. Farewell. Oh! There's like Independence Day alien ghosts checking out where my body was. That's creepy. Oh, yeah. This is cool. Actually getting out of there. It took 15 years, but I did it! Oh, wow, that's cool. Looks like a nice city with some big old arch. And you know what? I think that's going to do it. We've been going for, almost an hour and a half to get out of that first area. So, hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, go ahead, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more old games like this, also some more board games. And any comments you think I'm being a wussy, think I should have snapped that guy's neck, let me know. Or should I stay on the straight and narrow path? Be a good little ghoulish guy.
What's up, Chief? Okay.
What do you think, Marty?
What's the word, Chief? Okay.
He's okay with it. You said it. He's moonwalking. Moonwalking skull. That's pretty cool. Of course, when you're floating skull, I don't think that's too hard. Ow! Alright. Thanks again. Have a good night, folks.